Ryan here, bringing you another renovation update video about my 15 grand house that's being renovated in rural France. So for anyone who doesn't know, I've got a good friend of mine who goes to my house from time to time and does a few hours work, and today I'm going to be showing you not one but two of those renovation sessions, shall we call it. So without further ado, let's have a look. And the progress is insane, by the way, and I'm going to answer some of your comments during the video. Enjoy. Alright, you just quickly saw Dave turn off the electrics there because he is going to be ripping out some cables in a little bit, and you also just very briefly saw some of the electrician's handiwork. Very tidy job as Dave removes the last of the doorway at the base of the staircase leading upstairs and downstairs into the basement. Obviously the downstairs into the basement are completely missing, so it's just a black void. So please don't fall down there, Dave, please. And you can see the house is getting very messy very quickly, and that's just because that's the nature of the renovation. But I'm sure Dave is on top of things. He's doing a great job as he cuts out this doorway. I think we should answer the first comment, the first of many. Let's check it out. I think this house was abandoned because of all the work that needed done to it. Well done for preserving it. Thank you so much. What a lovely comment. Yes, I do believe that this house is one of many in France, and when I say many, I'm talking thousands, if not tens of thousands of abandoned houses throughout the very small French villages that are dotted in the French countryside. And unfortunately, most houses will just remain abandoned because, you know, these small French villages that are away from kind of central urban areas, there are less opportunities with regards to work, you know, less schools. So young people, young families, they tend to obviously want to live around the larger towns and cities. Good work there, Dave. Whereas there aren't really any big towns around where my house is, and so there's not really a demand for someone to come and renovate it, because I don't think there's much of a demand, especially with the rental market. Wow, that is a strong cable. So yeah, this is my house is one of the lucky ones, or unlucky ones, it depends who you ask. But yeah, plenty of houses to be renovated in rural France, and I invite people to try and do the same if they so desire. Why do you always say rural France? Because my house is in rural France. As Dave removes this doorway, he's doing a fantastic job there, knocking it out the park, I must say, making light work of it. Absolutely fantastic. And it's going to completely transform the entryway. It just opens up the place a little bit, but obviously this is all going to be replaced. You know, new doors shall be installed. Actually, obviously I'm not going to be putting a door at the base of the staircase. That doesn't make sense. No, we're leaving it all kind of open planned for this area. Maybe a doorway going down into the basement. That probably makes more sense. And yeah, I still need to buy some stairs, a staircase for the basement. Somebody said have some wooden stairs made. That wouldn't really be very cost effective, so I think we can find some beautiful stairs from a reclamation yard somewhere. Definitely, you know, nice oak staircase, or even like, you know, metal, cast iron, beautiful, going down into the basement, add some character to the property. Definitely not a modern staircase. I'd rather not put something in like that, but we'll see. And there we go. Dave's definitely made light work of that. Look at it, beautiful. Let's read another comment. The rooms look absolutely tiny, probably better as a rental. again, I just touched on the fact that the rental market probably isn't too good in these very rural areas. Oh, Dave's making great use of the space there and he's tied it up already. Yeah, I think I tend to disagree. I think this could be a good first home for someone else once it's renovated. Obviously, my plan was to live here, but plans can change. And unless something does happen, then I'll be able to live here. But if not, then I'm sure someone else will be able to enjoy it very, very much. But we'll see. That's all up in the air at the moment, so I'm not going to say too much about that. As Dave starts tackling the insulation again in the... where is he? He's in the kitchen now. And wow, he's making light work of this. Honestly, the progress is absolutely fantastic. And by the way, what you see there by that green door, that's the little extension on the side of the house. And obviously we're going to leave that until last. We're focusing on the bedrooms, bathrooms and living room and kitchen. You know, we want to get everything, the main kind of building done first, which makes sense. And there's Dave just showing the insulation, nice and thick. And now he's in the living room. Sorry, it seems like I can't speak today. He's in the living room, and now this is the living room hallway going into the bathroom, and you can see there we're losing a fair bit of the room. And well, that's what people, you know, I know a lot of viewers have been saying about that, but the trade-off for insulation, trust me, it's worth it. You need insulation in any house, really, honestly. Winters in France can be pretty cold as well. Next comment. Hope your parents are well, miss seeing your dad. Thanks so much for the wonderful comment. I'll pass along the regards to my dad. Yeah, my parents are doing well, thanks. And I don't really show much of people in general, like relatives, anymore. Because yeah, the channel is more renovation focused at the moment. I'm just focusing on getting this renovation done, diddly done. But obviously when I do get back to France, I will be not necessarily switching the content up. It's still going to be a lot of renovation. I'll be able to get my hands dirty once again, but also antique shopping for the house, because we're going to eventually get to that stage. And I'll do a few other videos as well, so add a bit of variety to the channel as Dave makes light work of the railing. Very good. Oh, and by the way, just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support lately. You know, so many people watching these videos and leaving wonderful comments. Really appreciate it. We're on a roll at the moment. We've got some momentum. And I want to keep trying to put out videos on a very, very regular basis and get through these POV videos, and then obviously show a new aspect ratio, whatever that means. So yeah, very, very soon, hopefully by the end of this month, so in a few days really, we're gonna be switching things up, and there might just be a face reveal of Dave, so stay tuned for that. Thanks so much again for the support, really appreciate it. And here we go, Dave's putting the stud work together for the walls of the living room. Wow, great progress. But was that the DeWalt I saw in reference to the drill? Yes, that yellow drill is the DeWalt that's there it is, that was faulty and had to go to the shop to be repaired. And I think it took them almost a month, probably about 3 weeks to a month, to repair the drill. The drill was just 1 year old when it started playing up. Not too thrilled at having to wait for almost a month for the drill. Kind of an inconvenience, but it was repaired under warranty and it hasn't played up since. So yeah, I still recommend DeWalt as a brand. Their quality does seem pretty good, definitely. And they've got a good reputation, so that's quite important as well. Very, very good. There we go. Dave is on an absolute roll here. Legend of a man. Alright, looks like we're going to be getting this wall up very, very quickly. Fantastic job there, Dave. Exciting times. And the green 360 laser level there. It's such a godsend, it really is. Great piece of kit, highly recommend it. Alright, and it's magnetic. Even better, even better. There we go, looking good. And as I watch this, I am eager to get back to France, I must admit. It's very exciting times. And I've seen what it looks like now, because these are shot in the past, these videos, obviously, but a fair while ago. So the progress in the house is insane, and I'm so excited to show you next month what it's looking like. Yeah, it's really good. You're gonna love it, you really are. Sweet Ryan, I have a burning question. The dingy exterior, do you plan to paint it, re-render, or does it only need a bleach power wash? And did you end up reopening the upstairs bathroom inset? Well, with reference to the upstairs bathroom inset, because these videos are filmed in the past, Dave had already blocked it off. But don't worry, when I get back to France, I might just open it up again, okay, to create some extra storage space. Because hey, you're right, the viewers are right. It definitely, any storage is very much welcome and needed in a house this size. And as for the exterior, I don't think just a power wash is going to cut it. I think at least the bottom part needs re-rendering, because it's all kind of falling off, where kind of grass grew up and the wet kind of splashed up, and it's all kind of, yeah, just coming off the building. So it's going to be more than just power wash and paint, but eventually we will tackle that in due course. I'm definitely no expert when it comes to the exteriors, but it will just have to be in keeping with like the neighbour's house, you know, just so it blends in nicely with the rest of the houses in the street. And yeah, we're not going to paint it pink or anything like that. But yeah, Dave's done a fantastic job. The wall's basically up. And that is going to be pretty much it for day one. Incredible progress, Dave. Thank you so much. Much love to you. And we're going to... Wow, he's still going. He's still doing it. He's not stopping. Beautiful. Beautiful there. Thank you so much, Dave. That's it for day one. And prepare yourself for day two. Here we are, day two in the 15 grand house in rural France. And Dave's got some more insulation to put in. So obviously we just saw him put the wall in, and now he's going to be filling it with insulation. Working very efficiently, very quickly, and getting the job done. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful work by Dave. Oh, and I think, yeah, he's just making this a little bit thinner, because obviously the original wall is not very straight, so some areas are more narrow than others. But fortunately with the insulation, you can just kind of pull it to make it thinner. So not a problem for Dave. What are the property prices like in the UK versus France? Why don't you plan on another project in the UK so you can skip all the immigration stuff? Well, good question. Short answer, the property prices in the UK compared to France are astronomical. Even for a renovation project, you're looking at anything from like 3 to 6, 7 times the price. I'm not even kidding. I mean, with fees, this place was 19,000 euros. What's that? Just over 15,000 pounds. Yeah, what are you gonna get in England for that? I don't even think you can buy a shed for that much money. So yeah, that's probably one of the biggest drawbacks to the UK, is that there is a huge housing crisis at the moment, of course, and obviously I feel bad for my fellow British countrymen and women having to bear the brunt of the high cost of living in the UK, especially when it comes to accommodation. Look how open that is now. Wow, fantastic. But yeah, it's is Dave gonna break that light? Did he break it? Did he break it? No, he didn't. Delicate hands, very gentle man. Dave is fantastic. Looks like he's going fishing with that. But yeah, as I was saying, there are people that are getting like 40-year mortgages, a 40-year term on a mortgage in the UK. That's a lot. That's the rest of your life, essentially. So what's lucky in my situation is, despite many setbacks and drawbacks, I have no debt. I am debt free, and I feel very free with regards to that. So whether I fail or run out of money, it doesn't really matter, in the sense that there's never going to be any debt piling up. Worst case scenario, the renovation comes to a halt for a little bit. Doesn't matter. There's no debt. There's no debt to pay back. It's fantastic. I own this place outright, and that's a very, very nice feeling. Of course, it isn't much of a house at the moment, but what can I say? It's still quite nice. It really is, and it's a lovely area. Rural France is beautiful, and yeah, that's why I won't be going to get another renovation project in England. And also, I don't have any contacts in England. You know, I don't know any builders, don't know any tradesmen, so it would be another challenge in of itself. But I do love England as a country. I've been back there a few times in recent years, and the English countryside as well. It's very nice, but unfortunately, you have to be very, very, very well off to live in the English countryside. Property prices have shot up, especially in recent years as well. So it's quite unfortunate. I feel like that ship has sailed when it comes to housing in the UK. But hey ho, that's life. It's a great country to visit as well. Not too far from France. If you have the opportunity to head on over to the United Kingdom, and plenty of countries to visit within the UK as well. I've only been to England. I've been to Ireland as well. But there you go. I've only been to Southern Ireland. Just thought I'd throw that out. So, you know, not the same. We won't go there. But I love Ireland. Beautiful, beautiful country. Wow, Dave, as I was rambling on, Dave has basically filled this whole wall of insulation. What a legend of a man. Unbelievable. Fantastic. Looking great. Looking absolutely great. It really is coming together. I hope you feel the same sense of satisfaction with regards to the progress that I feel, and trust me, there is more to come. Okay, there is plenty more to come. And by the way, keep your lovely comments coming. If you want me to answer one of your comments, leave a comment in this video and I might just get round to it in the next video, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'm trying to really ramp up the output of videos, so next video should be in a day or two once again, and get to this face reveal as soon as possible. So it's all onwards and upwards from here. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And by the way, Dave is going to use these offcuts, of course, of insulation for small little nooks and crannies, which is fantastic. There we go. Looking great. I mean, not bad. Not bad for another couple of days, eh? Yeah, renovation's moving along quite nicely. Thanks so much, Dave. That's day 2, done diddly done. So there you have it, another video, another couple of days of renovation sorted out, all thanks to my good friend Dave. Much appreciated. Feeling the love and support from you, so thank you so much, keep it coming. And yeah, we're right on track, everyone. We're getting this place renovated slowly but surely, and it's my privilege to be able to bring you along for the journey. So stay tuned, next couple of days, maybe even tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see. There'll be another renovation video with even more renovation progress. Until then, stay safe, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.